Hello everyone, welcome to Voyage. Today we're going over a much requested video. Lots of you have been asking me what is the difference, Cheri, between the Chanel Water Fresh Complexion Tint and the Chanel No. 1 foundation. So today we are going to try it on and go over some key points that you can choose the one that works best for you. Let's get started. This is the new Beige Water Fresh Complexion and then the Chanel No. 1. I'm a huge lover of Chanel foundations. I talk about it quite often on my channel. I am a professional makeup artist of over 25 years, and Chanel was a company that I worked for the longest. So I do know quite a bit when it comes to Chanel products, as well as their formulations, foundations, and what product is going to work best for what skin type. So let's go ahead and get into what the difference is between these two, and then I'll go over a brief overview of a few of the Chanel foundations and who they're for. I've already done videos going in depth on each of these foundations. I will link those videos below. Today, I'm going to try one on each side so that you can see a difference. But let's go ahead and start with this one. This is the Beige Water Fresh Tint. Now, there was one that came out before, which I do go over in the video that I'll link below so that you guys can have an idea of the comparison. And the original one that came out, I was not a huge fan of. Good, not great. It just didn't have enough coverage. Well, this has a true medium coverage. I would say it's light to medium, and you can build upon it. As you can see, it has those micro droplets of pigmentation. It is a jelly texture. It's comprised of 60% water, so it feels very light on the skin. It reminds me of that glowy kind of sauna/yoga skin. You get that glisten, beautiful for summer, and has a natural finish to it. So for those of you who like almost a tinted moisturizer type of look and feel, you'll love this. I will say it has more coverage than an average tinted moisturizer. So say like a NARS tinted moisturizer or Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer, this is going to offer more coverage. Let me go ahead and try this on now. I like to go ahead and warm up those pigments first before I apply it onto the skin so it blends evenly. I'm going to go right underneath my eye, swatch all the way down to my chin. Now I like to focus most of the application on the center of the face where we have discoloration. So around the eyes, the nose where there's redness, the pore area, and then just a very little bit as we get to the chin. So this states it has jasmine extract and is meant to help with antioxidant protection. You can use your finger. I actually really love the brush that came with it. I've heard a lot of people don't really understand this brush, and I want to quickly explain it. It's a short, domed, dense brush. And what I like about that is you have a lot of control. So think of this as like your finger or a thumb. It's got enough density and precision that you can go and buff the product into the skin. If you put too much on right away, this brush isn't going to work. So less is more. It's easier to build up your coverage slowly than to try to blend and blend with this brush or any brush for that matter. This to me helps to kind of control the amount of foundation that I see a lot of people put on. So it's saying put on less and blend. This is such an incredibly beautiful foundation. I like how light it feels. I like the hydration. If you live somewhere that it's hot and humid, you really need to make sure to blend this in extra well. Otherwise, it could feel a bit sticky because it does have that jelly-like texture, but it does sit down nicely and creates a second skin-like finish while still giving you that nice summer glowy, dewy look. All right, so here we have one application. I'm going to go ahead now and put on the Chanel No. 1 foundation, and we'll get into some of the key ingredients. All right, the Chanel No. 1 foundation. This is like a true foundation, but it is made of 90% natural ingredients, and its main key ingredient is the red camellia oil, which helps with antioxidant, hydration, and plumping of the skin. I will say that it is similar in texture to the Water Fresh tint, but it has more coverage and it feels more hydrating. It's creamier. Now, something I forgot to mention when it comes to these two formulas is that this doesn't have a scent, at least not one that I can smell. Well, the Chanel No. 1 definitely has a scent. In fact, the whole lineup of the number one line was built to have a scent to help with relaxation. It is meant to be a sensorial, calming experience when you use the number one line. I am a big fan of this foundation. In fact, I've been using Vitalumiere foundation for years and years and years, not just for myself, but for clients. And this is very similar to me to the Vitalumiere foundation. But what I like a bit better about it is I can't wear Vitalumiere every day because it is so hydrating. It has a lot of oil in it. So if I wear it too much, I break out, even though I'm combination dry. So this has less of that oil and a little bit more coverage as well. Now, hopefully you guys can see the glisten on this. It definitely gives a beautiful finish across the skin. Cannot recommend it enough. In fact, I find Chanel foundations are the best foundations on the market. And right behind that, a very close second would be Dior. So if you can see as I turn my head, it has a nice little glisten to it. Now, when it comes to the order of foundations, I would say this is the lightest foundation. It's like a tinted moisturizer. Then you move into the Chanel number one to get a little bit more coverage. Now, you can build this up to create a coverage similar to the number one, but if we're going in order of like texture and formulation, I would do this for light to medium. This is a true medium, and then move into Vitalumiere, and then move into your oil controlling foundations. All right, let's go ahead and bring it in so that you guys can see a comparison and the way it sits on the skin. Hope that helped you guys to see the difference between the texture, the formulation, and for you to choose one that works best for you. If you guys have any questions, of course, reach out to me. Always here to assist. I'm going to go ahead now and head into the next video, which is the Guerlain Imperial Moon eyeshadow. I've ordered all of them. I've just been getting them in shipments in different pieces. I already did the Mystic Peacock and the Metal Butterfly. Feel free to watch that. I will link that down below, but I'm super excited to get into this beauty. If you guys want to support Cheri Voyage, you like what you're seeing here on my channel, all you need to do is go ahead and use the affiliate links and subscribe. Hit that like button, leave me a comment if you so wish. That's my favorite part of doing this channel, is interacting with you all. And I will see you guys in the next video. As always, thank you so much for watching. Continue to take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye for now.